HMO people!
Hiya.
So this is the Santa's Grotto project that I called it. We did
Santa's Grotto last year, December, when we started filming this.
So we did it. It was a bit of a quick turnaround. We got it done. So the Mrs. Alison here could get the finance and stuff done, and it's all ready now for the students. And we're just discussing all the things that we might have done good and the things that we possibly could have done better. And we're going to get the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Don't do bullshit. So anyway, yeah, boxing in the meters. So we're talking about the box up there.
This box up here.
Yeah, which is...
So inside there is what we call the media box. So you've got all the wires for the internet and anything else that you're going to add in the future. You've also got power supplies in there as well, so you can power your devices. So we future-proofed it to some degree.
Just saying it's so much better to plan it in from the start rather than it be an afterthought. And
So is that a learning experience for you then? Like in the beginning?
Yeah, it's just because I've done a few HMOs in quite a rush in a short space of time. We've kind of planned where cabling's going to go, but we've not planned so that it's concealed and nicely sort of done, and also not putting tellies on walls as well where you end up with them gaming and they've got all the wires hanging down. So that is a learning thing from previous ones, and your advice to do it from the start.
Yeah, and also your previous projects, you've all kind of like managed the development yourselves. I think that you said this was your first time using another builder that has.
It's a new builder, so it was a kind of bit of a move away from a.
Cheeky.
Yeah, so it's kind of worrying selecting a new builder, although I knew of John's reputation in the area. We're doing so many HMOs, but the bonus of it was that I didn't have to be here all the time. So Paul's the site manager, just brilliant, because he's here controlling all the trades coming and going and the timing of that, which my other builder did to a degree, but this was a bigger project as well. And also smaller builders can also get pulled off onto other jobs, and so you'll turn up one day and no one's here, whereas I knew this was running properly the whole time to a plan.
Hey.
Yeah, to a plan. There you go. I think the main takeaway here is like have a plan in the beginning.
A plan rather than, the other HMOs, they were lent themselves to the space we were working with, but working with a plan and having a plan with all the sockets marked, where all the furniture's going, and everybody seeing that plan and working to that plan on site.
That saves you all your time.
Saves you all the time of having to come over and make sure it's all happening. So
the flip side of that is that all the trades are then more effective, because if you know exactly where everything is from the plan, then they can get more work done in the day. That's where
it's more cost effective, more efficient, attention to detail. Yeah, and visibility using social media and WhatsApp for updates. No, it's really good, because when somebody tells you on the phone, sometimes it's hard to visualise what's been done. When you actually see it and you can see the change, it's quite motivating, and it builds trust as well.
You can send
the videos, it's a tickle videos, isn't it? It's the updates, the live streams. That's all good. I don't like bullshit. If I say I'm going to do it, it's going to be done, and you can see for yourself. It doesn't lie. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
So it's a project that's run smoothly, really, compared to some of the others. And the advice that we've talked about, the advice on opening this up, because it is quite a narrow space. It was another $3,000, I think it was about. Yeah. But I think it was the money well spent on that extra.
So the reason that I like to open things up is, if I had a little bit of an involvement with the planning and like the location of where certain things were when we did the floor plan. So what I like to do is, if you're going to be selling this, so if I've now Wurzel Gummidge and I've got my agent head on and I'm doing a viewing with somebody, as you open this door, you always look from the way, so that eye naturally casts away around there. So if you sort of get this view here, come stand over here.
I'll come over here, and if my camera doesn't.
But your eye now casts itself down there, and although it's a narrow space because it's long, it gives the illusion over the eye of more space. But then that's this massive.
If that was just going to be a wall, then it closes off the entire room, doesn't it? It looks like a box room.
This room does not feel big, whereas now, just taking that out, it does.
Yeah.
Because before the plan was the door was here, and you'd have to get a fridge freezer behind here
That's
and all
right,
that.
Yeah, that's it.
But touching on that is if it's cost you 3k to take it out.
Yeah.
But if that's going to be one of the main selling points of this house going forward, if that stops you getting voids, that's paid for itself time and time again. Because at the end of the day, you're selling a house, aren't you?
And also you've got to provide a dining area somewhere. So if that wasn't opened up, you'd have to be getting a table.
Where's a table? But now we've got it's kind of like a breakfast bar.
Again, it was John's suggestion really to bring the breakfast bar out, and the fact that all 5 of them aren't always going to be eating together either, which I think before I've got to give them 5 spaces. I mean, they'll be perching there, some will be
on the sofa. Yeah.
So I think that sort of casual space just works.
Good social area.
Better, and also if they're second years, I want them really to be staying in for the 3rd year.
Stay all 3 years. Yeah.
So I've had that at other houses. If you give them a good sort of product, chances are they'll stay for the second year, and then you don't have the cost of the setup fees and all of that the second year. So it's like, my theory is to give them decent placed and nice things. You'll get a better class of tenant. They'll hopefully stay in it and look after it. So far, that's been the case.
So the analogy I like to use is if you went to a Ford rent-a-car and got a Porsche that you were renting, and it came off the back of a transporter, you got 10 miles on there. When you've got to give that Porsche back when you finish with it, what condition do you know it's got to be in? It's got to be pristine because it's just come off a transporter. If you give someone a proper top-end house, like they know it's got to come back. If you go and get a BMW that's done 150,000 miles,
and there's a bit of doubt about
dents and scratches. If you then knock it or scratches or something, you're going to sit there and go, "Oh, you can't tell anyway." And that's how houses then start losing the value and start getting.
That's what I think. I mean, just give them a it's like you're giving them a dishwasher and you're giving them this nice stuff, so that they are going to think, "Oh, yeah, I've got this decent equipment."
You're going to look after it. It's
a mindset. It's a mindset.
And it enhances the company brand. You know, with this brand, that they'll always get top quality accommodation.
Yeah,
and hopefully it builds a reputation up with the students.
Sort of brand. It's and it's just a nice place to live that they'll talk to other people about. We're putting in the top speed broadband for them. They've got Cat 5 in every room.
Yeah.
Dishwasher, cool fridge freezer, so they've got they've got everything they want really, dryer. So hopefully they'll like it here.
Cool. Awesome.
So is there anything else, being genuinely honest now, I want brutality, is there anything we could have done better? Because there's always something that you can improve. Well, what can we do? Because if you don't tell us what we've done wrong, what we could have done better, then we can't make it better.
I think to be honest, the only things that went wrong were what you said might do from the start. If I hadn't got things here on time, and at the end, I think because I hadn't got the locks and the door stuff here on time, it was a bit disjointed of the joiner coming round, and it wasn't under the eye of the site manager then. So it wasn't anything you did wrong really, it was probably more of a learning for me of that you coming back and doing bits of things is not how you operate.
It's because it takes us time, because we manage multiple HMO conversions or other building projects, I need to maximise the guys' times on site, so if everything's there I can get more out of them. That's how we can become, that's where the efficiency comes, because if we can get it done quicker for you, you're not paying as much as your
that's another learning. You're not paying money up. So if I'd have got you in July when the bridge it would have been done in 4 months and probably let out last year. So my learning is, because I was hesitant about moving to a new builder, but if I'd have gone straight away and done that, it would have saved me money. But the learnings are things from my perspective really, of working with a plan and making sure everything's here on time. There's nothing really has gone wrong
I'm taking that.
Keeping that in there.
It's been, it has been really smooth from start to finish for the reasons.
I really want to just jump into a Michael Jackson now and start moving across the floor.
Don't let us
If I could, I would.
The other thing I was quite surprised about was like how meticulous the site Paul was, the site manager. Like I came in one day and this was all plastered and it looked up to the eye fine to me, and he was like, oh, no, I'm not happy with that, I'm getting them back and I'm gonna.
Yeah, they skimmed it again.
And they skimmed it again, and it was like I was quite surprised at how, you know, the attention to detail that he
But
wanted.
don't forget, that's where our reputation comes.
Yeah.
You're building your company's brand on
Yeah.
quality and whatever
Yeah.
else, but mine is as well. If,
Yeah.
if I'm not happy with it,
So I was like, oh right, you know, okay, that, you know, that, and the decorator who spent weeks here, you know, his attention to detail. I think because everybody's working on an end vision of something,
Yeah.
but
you
that's where
know,
the plan
and
comes in.
everybody is kind of nice to each other and working together. Everybody's got a.
But that's where the team comes in from
The
my
team
end, because
thing, yeah.
we've got our own trades
Yeah.
and we're not bringing in every Tom, Dick and
Yeah.
Harry. The one, anybody that we do subcontracting or regular subcontractors
Is a
that
sort
we
of,
know,
yeah.
and I've kind of vetted and worked with them for a long time, so although they're not, some of them aren't 100% with me, a lot of them are for 100% of the time, but some of the subbies that come in, but because they know how we work and stuff, they get on, that again improves efficiencies.
Yeah. So it was definitely like, you know, I definitely recommend you guys, and I've spread the word to a lot of people.
Yay!
I'm taking all
That's
this and having
positive.
this.
What I wanted in this house really was somebody. The plumbing was the big thing of saying how are these en suites going to work, and
So just for the camera, because I'm not sure if we got this, this is a 5-bedroom all en suite.
yeah.
So there's obviously a lot of 110 going in there for the drains, and there's also a big unvented cylinder for the water capacity, which is actually located in the cellar. So that's where the plumbing issues come from. It's not a standard combi boiler or a gravity fed system.
So you can have. So I had the idea. I could see how it was going to work. I knew it would work, but as a 5-bed all en suite. But it's how the hell's the plumbing going to work? And
Yeah.
you guys sort of simplified it and didn't make it like a massive. It was like, right, we're going to drill through that floor and take it out there, and it all just. And I said, I'm not bothered where the en suites go as long as there's en suites in there that work, and you even help do the room plans on that, which was a bonus for me. So yeah, it's just been a great, you know, great project really. I've enjoyed working on it, and hopefully if we can get next door, we'll be replicating the same again.
One thing I won't take credit for, and I'm going to credit Alison for, is I'm no good with colour coordination and doing all the trinkets and stuff, so all the decor and stuff is Alison's doing, not ours. It's her colour coordination,
lovely.
and I think it's really top spot.
Yeah.
So well done you, baby!
Yay!
But throwing that in for me, it's what I picked up off both of you is using robust material,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
the aqua boards, etc., but also being stylish.
Yeah.
Because there's some areas like the aqua boards as an example where a few years ago
I
it
would have
wasn't
said, oh
seen
no,
as
I'm not going
stylish.
to use that. I want, you know, it's not.
Yeah.
But now with the choice of products, and again, you know, John's saying, you know, that's by far the best route to go. And I said, yeah, but I want a grey concrete effect one, and these guys went out and sourced, you know, the things I wanted for the bathrooms, and I wanted a bit of an upgrade here and there, and it was quite clear. You said I've priced for this standard. If you want to go for that standard, you can pay for the upgrade, which I decided to do, and you know, but yeah, going for robust stuff, which again, you know, furniture, it's all robust. Everything we've chosen is pretty robust, but with style, as Steve says. So,
And I think that's a combination of the builder's knowledge that the team brings. Is because we've got trades that know what they're doing. If they're just plumbers, then they know the best way of designing the plumbing system of the whole house. Whereas you wouldn't really know because you don't do the work yourself. You can't even imagine some of the stuff that the
so
people
all you know is you don't want any of those macerated toilets going in.
That's it, yeah.
That's
Anything
all
but
you
that.
know.
Anything but that.
And stuff that, you know, where you've done, we've thought more about storage, and it's your experience from doing a million HMOs and having, you know, yourself that you've given a steer on that. And I've said, leave the finishing to me, which is kind of my...
Here it is, I baked the cake and Alison put the icing and the cherry on the top.
There you go.
It's a team effort, it's
There
not
it
just
is.
us, it's a team.
Well, it is a team thing.
Yeah.
And I think,
definitely.
you know, I was saying to somebody the other day we're all in this to make money as an investment or whatever, but you've got to love what you do along the way. And I was saying to a new young lad that's coming into this market that he was saying about you use people to do that, and I said I don't really see like that terminology. It is a people business, and the fact that we've got on and we've all had a bit of a laugh along the way, and not being too, you know, I'm managing you, you're managing me. There's been none of that, and I think that's worked. So it's finding the right personality of builder and client, and that relationship as well is pretty important to have that. Well, it's not dialogue, banter, whatever you call it.
Relationship.
It's important, you know, to have that and not see your builder as somebody that you're going around with a clipboard, you know, managing. If you've got a site manager there and you trust you shouldn't be the one that. It's a two-way thing, isn't it? Respect sort of both ways, and so that's what I found. You know, I quite want to work with somebody that gets what I'm trying to do, and everybody that's been here has been on board with that, haven't they? Really?
I'll bake the cakes, baby. You put the cherry on.
We also talk a lot, so this video
It's
could
going to go on forever.
Unless we put an end to it. Every time I meet with John, it's like 3 hours.
3 hour conversations into it. Well, it's great. Thank you very much.
You know, I'd say I'm happy for anybody to come to me for you know, a more direct testimonial about them, but this is pretty open and honest. But yeah, I would recommend these guys.
Or advice for putting icing on the cake as well. You're able to do that as well.
Staging,
Yeah.
Come to me, So all's good. It's been a good project. The end valuation came out high. It was good.
Higher than expected.
Higher than expected, I sort of put in a bit of a cheeky thing with the lender, and he came back.
Came back perfect.
At that. So sort of makes you think maybe I should have gone a bit higher, but but don't push your luck. You know, it's kind of a very
Happy
good
days.
Financial project as well. So
Happy days.
Good.
Cool. So I'm going to wrap this up then. To all the lads that have worked on this project and do work for us, thank you very much for all your work. Without you guys, I'd just have an idea. So without you, I'd have nothing.
Special thanks to Paul as well, I think. And,
That's Beast.
And the
Beastie.
And the decorator guy, I've forgotten his name.
Andy,
because they were there. They were here for the core.
The final push. Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for the testimonial. In a bit.